welcome back to my channel, Victoriana Gray, and today we're going to be doing several different things, so this is going to be several different videos. I am with my editor, Evelyn Smith, over there.
Yo.
It's back to school, and I know, like, this is going to be, like, a couple weeks late, but, you know, you could do this at any point in the school year, whenever you fancy, I guess. I don't know, we always did it whenever we wanted.
Yeah.
So Uglydolls has a very limited options for back to school paraphernalia. They do have like the backpack with like Moxie on it.
I love that backpack, by the way.
Oh, I do too. It's so much fun. So like, I should have prepared this part. So like, they have very limited options for back to school paraphernalia. They do have like the Moxie backpack. And they do have the Moxie lunch pail, lunch box, whatever you guys call them. And then they have like a couple different notebooks, which I bought 2 of each because I'm one of those people. And I'm gonna get up and actually like show these. So they have this notebook, which is of Wage, Ox, and Moxie, and it says Perfectly Ugly. They have this notebook that has Wage on it that says Life of the Party. They have a third notebook which is over here. Ugh. They have this notebook which is again Perfectly Ugly with Wage, Ox, and Moxie on it. And when I was initially trying to like get stuff ready, so these I actually got at Party City. They were actually supposed to be like party favors, and it's just pencil with like Moxie on it. This one is like Ugly Dog. You guys can't really see that, but you know what the characters look like. This one has Wage and Lucky Bat on it. And this one has Ox and Ugly Dog. So again at Party City, they have erasers, so Moxie, Ugly Dog, Wage, and Ox. So pretty much when I was looking for like back to school Uglydolls stuff, because this is what university students do, they go in the children's section of the back to school stuff and they buy their favorite character paraphernalia.
Well, that's me with Marvel stuff, so you know.
Oh, true. Well, like, you didn't know me when I was going through, like, my hardcore Marvel phase, but I was, like, 100% Loki. Loki and Captain America were, like, my 2 boys.
High-key, low-key.
Yes. So, the backpack and the lunch pail you can get from either... No, you can only get them at Target, because I've only seen them at Target. For the notebooks, I've only seen one at Walmart, which was the last one that I showed you, and the first 2 I've only ever seen at Target. So initially I was just like, okay, they don't have like a lot of different things, and I don't like to have the same notebook for every single class. I actually like to have like a notebook per class to keep my thoughts straight. So I actually initially like just kind of like bought these notebooks that looked like they could pass as like Ugly Doll paraphernalia, which this just said just colorful and says Girl Power, just colorful, and it says Shine Bright on there. Which I can still make Ugly Dolls because I have like the Ugly Doll stickers, so I was actually kind of like thinking. And this was before I got like really insane about this. I was actually just gonna take like these and put like Ugly Doll stickers on them.
Yeah.
And that's how like this kind of brainchild happened. Was I wanted Ugly Doll stuff. They didn't have enough. Plus it's wide ruled too, and that's gonna drive me nuts for a little bit. I just kind of like just having them. I'm one of those people. So what this has turned into is a DIY, do-it-yourself, for making Uglydolls back to school notebooks.
Hashtag be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah, hashtag be the change you want to see in the world. That's a good one. Because how this is going to work is, this is going to be broken up into multiple videos. So I'm actually going to like show you all the stuff I've acquired for this And I'm probably going to do 2 videos of that because I'm missing one set of the dolls. I'm going to be doing a video just solely on the ugly dolls themselves, and I'm going to be doing another video for the pretty dolls. For the ugly dolls that we are doing Moxie, Ox, Bobo, and Wage. And then for the pretty dolls, we're going to be doing Lou, Nolan, Mandy. I'm wanting to do the Spy Girls, but I'm not gonna lie, they might be a little bit like harder to.
Yeah.
Like I could do all 3 of them on the thing, but I just, yeah.
I feel like they fall under pretty dolls too. Like.
Oh yeah, they definitely fall under pretty dolls. The issue though is like, do I really want to do all 3? Yeah. Well, not all 3 separately by themselves. They're all gonna go on like the same one. So if I made 4 for each of the dolls, then I guess that's how that'd have to go, because there are no other pretty doll characters. I guess you have like Lou's like singing band or trio, but no one cares who those people
There's
are.
the Zara Leander character.
Yeah, the Zara Leander character. They they have Michael, who was the engineer. They have Megan, who's the lawyer. Which, believe it or not, there are fans of those. Actually, there's like Instagram pages that are dedicated solely to like Megan, and then another one that's solely dedicated to Michael. So anyway, without further ado, I'm actually gonna go over all the stuff that I got. This is just for the ugly dolls. And I'll probably do this again for the pretty dolls here soon. So, my mother is really into scrapbooking. So she has all this obnoxious stuff that I do not have, so I actually went out and bought my own. Because she hasn't, she's in a different state. So what...
State of mind.
State of mind, different state physically, just different. But she raised a different kid, so can't really blame her. So the first thing you're going to need is a composition notebook. And in all honesty, if you could find like the hard covers, because like this one's just kind of like flimsy. If you could find the harder covers, that would actually be more ideal. Because how we would normally do like crafts like this is, if this were the hardcover, I would actually recommend ripping off this part that says composition. Because it would just make the paper it will make the paper stick better if you like take off the shiny bit. And my mother kind of gave me advice on how to like circumvent that, because I could not find the harder cover composition notebooks. So hopefully they stay, but I'm gonna be real with you, the flimsy ones might need a little bit more tender love and care. So first we need the composition notebooks. And then what I decided to do was I went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's. And at Hobby Lobby I got this basic paper, and it's just different colors of paper. And they have like polka dots, they have plaid, they have stripes, just like all kinds of like different stuff that we could do in all kinds of different colors. So, because I figured with like the ugly dolls themselves, I could probably like have a little bit more fun with the paper. Because it depends upon what kind of notebook you want to do, but like pretty much this one, I'm just gonna like play it by ear. So, what I'm gonna do is, so I have the ones that are like kind of gonna be like patches that I'm gonna like use to be more decorative. I actually have like the solid paper that's just gonna be the base that's gonna go on the composition notebooks. And then we got Zots, which are like little sticky dots. Like, have you ever seen these before?
When you said you had those, I immediately thought of like the candy Zots.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
These are not candy.
No, these are not candy. They're the clear adhesive dots, and kind of like they just like come on like a wax paper, and like they help stick stuff down. And obviously I got tons of Ugly Dolls stickers, because you know, you can never have enough of them.
And there was a journey to find those stickers.
Oh yeah. So like I don't know if Evelyn is gonna put this in, but we actually got some like semi B-roll of us in a Walmart looking for these stickers. We actually ultimately went to 3 different Walmarts before we found these stickers. So the next thing is we're gonna have fabric tack, which fabric tack is from Hobby Lobby, and it's actually really expensive, but it's the best kind to get the paper to stick to the composition notebook, unfortunately. So fabric tack. This is a score tape, which I'm gonna use to try to circumvent the fact that like I can't get rid of like the shiny part of the composition notebook.
Oh.
That'd be more preferable. So what I'm gonna, well, I'll do more explanation, but like this is just so that way maybe this will like stay together longer. I got in craft tools, I got a hole puncher that is really, really tiny. This is not like a hole puncher that you would get like just in, I don't know, the school aisle. So this right here is the dot, and it's really, really tiny. And this is to help the brackets, which these are brackets to help the, because what you want to do is you want to punch through the paper, through the composition notebook, and this will also help keep the paper down on the notebook too. But also you don't want to be like punching holes through, like barbarically punching holes through the paper.
It's fun though.
It's fun, but like if anything happens, I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was raised. So we got tons of different brackets. Like these ones are flowers. These ones, I have tons of ABCs because I was kind of like hoping to be able to like spell things out, like maybe like Uglylicious or something of that nature. And tons of flowers. Here's some more flowers. We'll see more of these when I actually am like making it. And I got some buttons because they're ugly dolls, and like Ox, when he gets hit with that rake, he's just like, oh, not in the buttons, or in the buttons, or some of the thing. Also, like they use buttons as currency too. Like, do you remember that? It's really strange.
Yeah.
So buttons, and then we get a fun make Coraline glasses, which I have Coraline glasses. So, and I got, oh, and these are just B's. Again, these are just ABCs because I just am trying to have like a variety of things, I guess, because I don't want to like do like the same notebook over and over, just different.
Variety being the spice of life.
Pretty much, because like, what's the point if you're literally making the same notebook for every character, but for that character. So we got tons of ribbon. So I actually got this like picnic orange looking ribbon for Wage. I got this green and black, and like the green and black is for Ox, but I kind of got the black so that way I could do, because what I kind of want to do is like take the button, put the ribbon through it, and like maybe like tie a bow in there, so like extra embellishments.
I like that.
So we'll see how it goes. And then like I have this green like flower. I don't know why, because this was like really hard. I'll explain this part in a second. But like I have some like ribbon that's just like flowers that like stick out. And again, we'll probably see more of this depending upon what we ultimately end up using. Because some of this is actually some of my mother's stuff that I stole. With her permission, but because some of her stuff is still like at my house, but that's another story altogether. This is just some like more embellishment stuff that I thought maybe I should bring along just in case. Some more embellishment papers. So I actually got like these really pretty stickers. And so since Wage is a baker, I got like Baking 101, and it says like recipes on there, and it has like Kiss the Cook and all kinds of like cute stuff. So I thought like for like Wage that'd be kind of fun. Also like for Bobo, since like in the books he kind of like has lots of cookies, so about like just like using like the cookies for him.
There's gonna be a toss your cookies joke before the end of this video, I guarantee it.
Oh, definitely. Like, oh, I'm so mad about these cookies because I know that Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, all of them have like just like an individual like packet of like just nothing but like chocolate chip cookies. Do you think I could find that now?
No.
No. So I'm having to make do with like the cookies on here and then like the one cookie on here. So I got some more like baking stuff. Partially because I want a little bit of variety. I got these cupcakes because they just look like Ugly Doll like themed.
Yeah, it's the greens and the pinks.
It is. And then this one in particular is for Moxie because, again, even though like in the advertisements we like see her with like hearts, in the movie, like in the beginning after she's like saying couldn't be better than this, she gets flowers. And like when they did their like Happy Mother's Day too, on their like both their Twitter and their Facebook, they would do like special things. They did one for Father's Day, they did one for 4th of July. Well, they did one for Mother's Day, and they just had this cute little picture of like Moxie holding flowers like this. It's the same image that's on my Getting All Dolled Up Instagram. Also, another thing that I got was I got glitter glue so that way I could write. And these are adhesive foam squares. They're basically made so that way not everything is just lying on the notebook or whatever craft you're doing flat. You can actually have some levels and they'd be a little bit more dynamic. I got scissors because, you know, you're gonna need them. I actually got this like super cut paper trimmer, and kind of like the reason why I got it is because I don't want to try to like cut straight by myself.
Yeah, no, those help a lot.
Even though like this is an Uglydolls like DIY, I'm kind of like Mr. Perfection here, and I just want everything to be perfect. And then these ones I got for like the pretty dolls, but we'll talk about the pretty dolls when we get there. Oh, and so again, I went to Party City so that way I could have some like cutouts of the characters. So I got some like decorations and stuff actually from Party City. Like, and plus, even if I don't use them all, I'm planning on doing a little bit more stuff. So this is just like the swirls that hang from the ceiling. I figured I could just cut the characters out. These are invitations. They have stickers and the characters. Again, I thought I could just cut them out. And like the big one, table decorations. They're big, but I just figured I could like cut them out or use them all or something.
Hey, Lucky Bet.
Yeah, there is Lucky Bet.
It seems like he gets like left out on a lot of the like merchandise.
Of course the Asian will get left out on all the merchandising. That's kind of like how it feels, doesn't it? So, it's okay, us Native Americans are never on anything at all. Okay, so do you remember that Book of Life movie that Guillermo del Toro produced, but it was made by Robert Gutierrez?
Oh yeah, I hadn't seen it, but I know what one you're talking about.
They have a character on there that's supposed to be Native American. I didn't know that till I watched the commentary when it was on DVD.
Oof.
Cause like it just looked like another white kid to me. Here's the thing though, like as someone who's very white passing, maybe I shouldn't complain a little bit, but at the same time it was just like, if I was not told that that was meant to be a Native American kid, I honestly just would have thought they were white.
Yeah.
There's your Native American representation for the day. So like, I tried to like figure out like stuff that was kind of like for each character. So like obviously I got the baking for Wage, I got the flowers for Moxie. Bobo and Ox have given me the hardest time because Bobo, like I said, there's just like no chocolate chip cookies anywhere, and that's like his shtick in the books is he has like, there's tons of pictures of him with cookies, specifically chocolate chip.
Big mood.
And yeah, but like Ox, in the books, he's a con man and a thief. In the movie, he's the mayor of the town.
Yeah.
He likes to party, and that's kind of just his thing. He just likes to party.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, I'm just like, is there anything a little that I could do that's like?
I would almost feel like dollar signs and stuff for the like con man thief
True.
thing.
But I kind of like ended up like just staying like mostly, cause like even when in the movie, like Bobo really isn't seen eating as much as he is in the books. So I'm kind of like went like
Bob
towards the
wasn't
movie.
really seen in the movie that much.
True. See, this is why they probably got someone like me who can't write an ensemble cast.
Oof.
Like I'm good with duos and trios. Anything like big, like 4 people is the biggest like group that I can get. After
Yeah.
that, I'm just like, everyone else gets the shaft story-wise because I can't focus on anyone. So they probably got like that because they tried to have an ensemble cast, but everybody, despite the movie being like 90 minutes, got so little screen time it wasn't even funny. So that's kind of like why for him I got like, so he has like buttons, and I'm kind of like making like his theme like stitched together. And I don't know why he's the one who like ended up with that theme, but like because he's missing an eye,
Yeah.
it just seems like
Yeah.
he just seems a little bit more like Coraline-ish to where it could get like.
He's like the original ugly doll in the canon of the movie, so.
Yeah, so like he's missing an eye. He says something about buttons, despite the fact that he doesn't have any buttons. And I just figure I'd just like make his like actually look like his notebook was like literally like sewn together. It's kind of like my deal of what I'm gonna do with him. So yeah, at this point, this is like just pretty much everything. So we could probably just get started actually like working on this stuff now. So I'm gonna like cut everything out and get everything ready, and I will see you guys the next video when everything is prepared and I could just like show you kind of exactly what I'm doing, because you guys all know how to cut. If you guys end up doing this, you're probably gonna do whatever you want anyway. So why like give like exact tutorial, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so see you guys next video, and thank you very much.